The Florida Governor, Ron DeSantis, is set to announce his presidential bid in Washington. Three sources say Mr DeSantis and Elon Musk will host an event on Twitter Spaces where he'll make the announcement. Mr Musk has been an admirer of Mr DeSantis and last year said he would support the governor if he ran for president. Elon Musk's support could be a significant boost for his campaign, giving him a head start in the polls. For more analysis, let's bring in our regular US expert, Professor Simon Jackman. Simon, good to see you. Thanks for your time. It's an interesting decision by Ron DeSantis, isn't it, to make this announcement in a joint event with Elon Musk. What do you see as the pros and cons of doing it that way?
The pros are that he aligns himself with a very deep-pocketed supporter, number one, Elon Musk, and is actually doing Musk a great favour, I think, by shining a big bright spotlight on the the Musk version of Twitter. So there's a bit of symbiosis there between the two of them. But moreover, Musk has been very vocal in saying we've got to move on from Donald Trump, and now he's identifying who he thinks that is, and he's been pretty vocal on Twitter about his support for DeSantis. That in his view, DeSantis represents a generational leap forward. So, the downside, if you will, is it's a rather obscure place to do a campaign launch like this. On the other hand, Twitter under Musk has become a little bit more of a Republican-friendly social media platform. And it's also, I think, attracting a lot of conservatives who might otherwise be pretty firmly in the Trump camp. It's a big reminder to them that Musk is making that part of big tech, at least, friendly for conservatives. So it may draw some eyeballs of a critical part of the American electorate, people likely to vote in the Republican primary. So it's good business for Musk, and we'll see if it's good politics for DeSantis.
Simon, Elon Musk's political allegiances, they seem to have shifted around a bit in recent years. He said he voted for Joe Biden in 2020, but now seems very critical of the Democrats. Yeah,
and moreover, he's what we might call a free speech absolutist. Has signalled that he would welcome Donald Trump back onto Twitter, and comes from this, a group of people I used to rub shoulders with on occasion in Silicon Valley when I used to teach at Stanford University. There is a streak there, a very well-defined element of Silicon Valley thinking that is very committed to small government, that through technology will make the world a better place. And that's Musk down to a T. Keep government out of the way. Let me get on with everything from Tesla to SpaceX to now Twitter. And moreover, this embrace of technology, and that's what's driving the United States and humanity forward, with government playing a supporting role at best. And that's very much Musk, and I think that means, depending on the issues of the day, I think his most natural home would be in the Republican Party. I think, if anything, the surprise is that he announced he had supported Joe Biden back in 2020.
You mentioned Donald Trump. How does support for Ron DeSantis among Republicans compare to the levels of support that we see for the former president?
Yeah, look, right now, Trump is miles ahead in polling inside likely Republican primary voters, right? The people who will decide who gets the nomination. We'll see if that changes with this event tomorrow morning our time, and going forward. There's already a few, Tim Scott has announced that he's running, an African-American senator from the Carolinas. So there's also been a little bit of movement. Formerly one of Trump's big financial supporters has now come out for DeSantis as well in a widely shared interview that aired on Fox News in the United States, just literally saying Trump's going to be a lame duck if he were to get a second term. And moreover, he doesn't think, that Biden would beat him in the general. And I think we'll just see if that can start to chip away. But right now, it is Trump's nomination to lose. And there is just not enough momentum building, as of today at least. There's not enough momentum there to suggest that we're going to see anything other than Donald Trump be the nominee. Something I think either in these court cases or more business people are coming out and saying he's just not going to get the job done. We've got to go in a different direction. Until those people come off the sidelines and really start to credibly put their weight and money behind Ron DeSantis or someone else, the nomination, I think, for now remains Donald Trump's.
It's fascinating to watch. Simon Jackman, really appreciate your analysis. Thank you.
Be watching tomorrow. Yep, thank you.